Do you need to create a presentation or a slideshow? Today I will show you exactly how, using Canva. Hejsan hej, I am PixelPia, and we all run into situations where we might have to create a presentation. Today I will show you exactly how that can be done using Canva. So let's move over to the computer and get started. Creating a presentation in Canva, we're going to start with a template. So we search for presentation. And as you can see, we have presentation. We have presentation 4x3. We have video presentation and mobile first presentation, which is a vertical format. Today, we're going to choose the regular horizontal presentation. When we click on that, we come into all these different templates. We can do this in two ways. We can start with a blank presentation, or we can pick a presentation. We can also choose a specific color scheme if we want to. But today, let's just pick this one. And it opens in a new tab, and you see all the pages over here. And we can choose to apply all 15 pages. There is also a different way to choose. We can create a blank presentation, and on the left side we have the templates, and here they are in categories: for you, simple presentation, education presentation, events and special interest, and so forth. And we can click on one of these topics and it shows all the different presentations in that category. I'm going to start with the template I have used before. Right now we have nothing added to our presentation, so let's add the first page instead of apply all 13 pages. By hitting add page, I can continue to add as many pages as I want to. I have added 4 pages. Down at the bottom we can choose grid view, and by choosing this we can see all our pages, and if we want to reorder them, we just grab one and move them around, and then we can close the grid. Of course, when you're working with the template, you have to go in and edit the text, edit the photos, maybe edit the colors. I will just show you on the very first slide here how to do that, and I will do the rest of them off camera. I will start by changing the background color here, and I will choose a little more flesh toned or camel toned. I will also change the font. I can change the size, and I can change the color. Let's go into elements and see if we can find something else we want. Maybe let's search for arrows. I want this one. Let's make it a little smaller, and let's turn it a little bit. And maybe I want to add a different photo. I can do so by either go into photos, make sure I have free, and let's search for presentation. If I want to change the placement, I just double click on the picture and move it. So that might be my first slide. Let's take a look at in grid view again. Now I have to go in and edit all of these the same way. But maybe I want to add a page. I can add it from here. I can also delete pages from here. Or I can add it at the end here, add page, and go back to templates. I can either add a page from the template I just used, or I can go back and look at, see all I recently used, and look at that one. Let's undo that. So now I'm back to my 4 pages. If I want to delete a page, I can do it from here as well. And if I want to change the layout of one of my pages, I can mark that page, and maybe I want to use that one instead. I just mark it and click on one of the pages from this layout. So now I need to continue work on editing all my pages in the slideshow, just as I did the first one. I can also upload photos and graphics from my computer by going to Uploads, Upload Media, Device, and maybe I have a diagram or a graph I want to show. I can pick it here and upload it. Or I can choose something I have already uploaded. Now there is a couple of more things we can do before our presentation is ready. We can add presenter's note by clicking on this little paper sign up here. Introduce myself. I usually just write these in bullet points. Why this presentation? Maybe that's what I'm gonna say about the first slide, and I can give the first slide a title. Presentation Anatomy. I go down to the second one, highlights, and I can add my speaker's note. And for each slide that I have a note, I see that this little paper up symbol up here have a couple of lines on them. Now, when I am done with my presentation, there are a couple of different ways I can use it. I can leave it on my Canva, where it's saved automatically, and I can use this present button. For example, if I'm on a laptop or I have created it on a tablet and I connect my device to a projector, I can present right from my Canva account. And there are different ways. Standard means that you control when to move from one slide to the next. Autoplay is where you set a time frame for each slide. For example, if you create a slideshow to put on a website and you want the slides just to move from one to the next, you can have set a time of 20 seconds maybe for each one. And the third one is presenter view. And imagine that I have this connected to a projector. I choose presenter view and say present. You see two windows are open here. This first one is what the audience see. This is just the slide that I just created. This is the presenter view. This is what I see on my laptop or on my tablet. As I see this slide, I also see my notes on the side here. And I control when to go from one slide to another, while the audience see only the slides. So that is using the present when you present directly from Canva. But we have a couple of other alternatives. You can download this as a PDF file, which gives you the paper version with the 4 different slides. You can download it as an MP4, as a video. If you choose that, it will download it with the 5-second timer for each slide. So in my case, it would be a 20-second video with 5 seconds for each of the 4 slides. Or you can download it as an image, or in this case, maybe 4 images. If I choose PNG, I can select all 4 pages or just some of them. And this will create a zip file with the 4 images. If you click on these 3 little dots, you have more alternatives. You have present and record, which will be my next video, where I show you how you can make a video where you are included in the presentation with your face and your narration. You can also download it as a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation and so much more. I have to continue working on these 4 slides, so we are ready to make a video next week. That was how we create a basic presentation. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up And if you like to support my channel, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. The link for that is down in the description. Remember, never stop learning.